happy Sunday. You're very welcome to a live stream. Yes, we're going to be taking the Turbine Duke for an old spin here. We're going to be leaving Altenrhein, right? And we're heading over to Geneva, or Genève, right? French, Swiss. Or is it Swiss, French? We don't know. But yeah, it's a totally original idea and plan that I had, to fly this plane. Wasn't looking at flying tonight's comments at all, saying, the Turbine Duke is, in his opinion, the better Duke because it's faster, much faster. And then I said, I kind of fancy some, turbine action, and I was going to take a TBM, and then I said, hang on, what's better than one PT6A? Two of them. So that's why we're taking the Turbine Duke for our flight. So we're going to fly out of Altenrhein, and from here, it's over to the home of Pilatus, funny enough. Buochs, I think it's pronounced. And from there, it's over to Geneva. So, just probably under 2 hours, give or take. It's safer here than it is outside, It's like, well, in saying that, it's 10 degrees here in Tipperary. It was 11 degrees earlier on. Summertime, lads, But, sure, listen, I said we'll give it an old blast and see what happens. I wanted to fly this machine. Got our schedule out for next week. We've no daytime stream on Tuesday, but we'll be back on Tuesday evening. So how's your weekend going? Come here. Did you watch the rugby? All I can say is this. Right, brilliant match yesterday. Ireland in Twickenham. Yeah, poor old Devils got a terrible knockout, but wasn't it great? And then we had the Scottish and the Welsh match. Jeez, that went very close. And then today, I think they're still playing France against the Italians. It's all part of the Six Nations. It's all kicking off. But that was a surprising win yesterday. Wasn't expecting it. I sat down and was like, we're not going to win this. Yeah, right. And then they just said, be Janie. And they did, which is great. But anyway, hope you're having a great weekend, and looking forward to this flight. It's going to be something different so far as I was going to go airliner, then I was going to go chopper, and then I was like, the Turbine Duke, I mean, out of all the Dukes, out of all the aircraft, be it the Baron, the Bonanza, and the Dukes, the most recent additions, and of course we have Starship in there, and the TBM, and of course a Grand Caravan on the way. The least flown I would fly is the Turbine. And I don't know why. I like the turbocharged variant. Those piston engines, I mean, they just sound amazing. And the last time I think I flew this, I kind of broke it. Right. So it's a brand new aircraft. All shiny, nothing to break. We'll see how long that lasts. Me chair's moving, lads. I'm in a state of what in the name of Jesus. The carpet, it's moving. It's like being on quicksand or something. Right, I fixed it. Imagine, if I went over. Like that had ever happened. But anyway, how are you getting on? Who's here, look? Eamon 1973, a happy Sunday to you. Mac Vision is here, good day. B. Carlo. Hello. Good to see you, B. Carlo. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Bit of tunage here in the background. Crafty Tigers, thank you for 65 in a row. Cheers, buddy. 65, though. My mic settings are weird. I jumped onto a stream last night. Say Intentions were streaming. They were doing a big, massive groupie flight. And I was on yapping, and my microphone settings have all changed. I'll fix it. Don't you worry. So if I'm too loud, well, tough. If I'm too low, tell me, and I'll, try and fix it. But we'll see. But Crafty, thank you very much indeed. APU Inspector, welcome in. Alberto is here. Toto, $24.95. A very happy Sunday to you. Abdul is here. Good day. Flipper Alloy, you're welcome aboard. Zybok Duck, calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. One Foxy, Bingo Gav. He says, good afternoon, you lovely people. It's good to see you, Gav. Strap21, hola. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. 7 in a row, Gav. Thank you very much. Willow, how much is here? An early start for us all, Murphy. Hope you've had a great weekend. Can't wait for Stonehenge tomorrow. Yes, we're going to Stonehenge. I'm looking forward to it. We're doing a chopper flight tomorrow night, and that should be a lot of fun. Malky Mac is here. Good day. Looky Bo is in the house. A balmy, wait now, minus 22 degrees. What? Minus 22? Jesus. Spitfire RAF 160 months subscribed to the channel. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Unbelievable. Now let me see. Fade is here. What's happening? Zybok, I know, right? Boston Elf, good day to you, sir. Soaring AJ. Rambles in, AJH man. Hope you're well, buddy. I've been flying the A321X just for a tryout for almost 3 weeks, and I find it kind of boring. Do you have any recommendations for me for any other aircraft? Well, it depends on kind of where you want to fly and how you want to fly, right? When it comes to aircraft, you kind of, I don't want to say boring, but you want them to become run-of-the-mill, because it's only at that stage that you become competent with them. You're comfortable, you know how to fly it, and then you can kind of take that into more challenging airports, or indeed put it onto VATSIM. But when it comes to, like, if you like airliners, like some of the most complex airliners we have would be, you know, the MD-11, for example, which is different. Try the Boeings out as well. You know, it's, you can't have too much. You can't have too much. But give it a whirl. Upside down person, Mrs. TPHI is here in the chat. Happy Sunday, Mrs. Hope you're well. Flying tonight, student pilot, flying tonight, ready to learn. Oh dear, oh Jesus. Not here. I'll show you what not to do. Right, I'm gonna see how we get on. Goblin Zeus, a very good afternoon to you. Bellbro is here. He says, how are you, Murph and Fireflies? Still trying to get used to the change. 24 degrees sunshine to 8 degrees rain after coming home yesterday night. Gran Canaria for the win. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's a shock for the system. 24 degrees, though. That was all right, wasn't it? Not too bad. France is very good at rugby this year. Goblins, yes, they are. They're the ones to watch. But hopefully they lose, you know, soon, and we'll win. Yeah, right. But yes, where is this now? Malky says, why is it everyone gets a major kick out of the majority kicking the English? It's just the way we were bred. Brilliant. You know, if we lost every other match but bet England, it would be a successful year. It's just the way we are. We're very competitive in sports. Brilliant. And it's not every day Ireland win at Twickenham. Like, at all. That was our biggest win there. So we shall savour in the moment. It's quite nice. Muse fan is here, bursts in the door. How he is. He has mad jokes. He is. Good to see you, Muse. Hope you're having a great day. Lenny Bobbins is here. Hello from Granny's house. Well, how's all with Granny? You're very welcome in. And Muse, thank you very much indeed. A tier 3 for 59 months. Jeez. Come here now, right. I'll tell you about where I'm at. So last night, went to bed at a reasonable hour, only to wake up early. At like 2:30. The missus set an alarm to watch rugby. The alarm didn't wake me, but her going, sorry, my alarm went off. That woke me. The alarm was like, you know, loud. She was very quiet, and yet she woke me. And I was on, you know the way you'd wake up, you know, you'd go to the jacks, come back into the bed, right, what's happening in the world? Oh, Jesus, it's only 2:45. Muse fan was still up, and a whole load of others in the chat. Jesus. Great bunch of lads. Farming, so they were. But you're very welcome in. And did you sleep at all, Muse, you poor old devil? I just got to say, what's this now? Willow says, just to say, my 2 new t-shirts from Gibbo are excellent and fit greatly. Excellent news. Flightsimtees.com. Ramble over there. I want to say I'm dressed head to toe in it. I'm dressed from head to legs. But if you're going to go over to flightsimtees.com to check out their awesome collection, well, do be sure to use the linkage, get yourself a 10% saving. Yeah, we were showing off the gear last week of the new designs and stuff that Gibbo's been working on. So do check it out. There's some crackers in there, especially for the warbird lovers. You know, birds, warbirds, and there's some very, very nice stuff over there. So great to hear that they fit well, Willow. Awesome news. Now let me see. Naughty Gnome is here. Good to see you, man. Anyone else terrified about our upcoming flight on Friday? No? On Thursday? No, we're going into Heathrow. I'm definitely not going first this time. I'll just follow others, you know, and plan that my internet goes off. Oh, no, would you look? Terrible. Right, that's how we get through. Where's this now? Crafty says, I'm proud of the 65 for sure, and happy that the nerves are setting down after the huge hockey game this morning between Canada and the US at the Olympics. Ooh, who won it? Hockey, you say, in Olympic sport. Tarnish Mossman, good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. It's all happening now. Culkin is here, good day. I really like the Airbuses, but I don't know which one. A350 is brilliant. A340 is brilliant. My favourite out of the two is probably the A340. Fed, it's like the A340, you 4 engines. It's not brand new. It's not old. It's kind of right in that kind of middle, late 90s, early 90s kind of, you know, it's a class machine. And it's a freighter as well, which is, you know, you have the choice of a freighter or a passenger or a VIP. Ooh, right. So definitely check out the A340. Echo Charlie is here. Good to see you. Father's Game. Good to see you. Good morning, chat. I did not go to bed at a decent hour. A set of corset drift session had me up till 3:30. My arms are so sore. Oh no. Sure, we're only getting started at that time at 3:30 this morning. Jesus, Muse. Sunjammer is here. Good to see you. Hi there. So you follow orders? Yes. No. Well, yeah, no. Stu Snape. Good afternoon. Hope all is well. USA won the game. Oh, did they? For the gold? Jesus. In ice hockey. That's mad, isn't it? Mad, lads. Right. Who else come into the parlour here now on this Sunday afternoon? Wrong way. A very good afternoon. Stephanie is here. Sean, welcome aboard. Twisted Snowman, happy Sunday. Atlas Commander is here. Larson, hope you're well, buddy. Great to see you. Let me see. Dan Man, good to see you. Or is it Dan Mand? Greetings. My wife and I just heard you, what's this now? Heard about you at yesterday's Say Intentions stream. Well, thank you very much indeed. Hope you're enjoying it. It's some fun, isn't it? Sci Voltage, good to see you. I'll probably go to live weather. I'm not quite sure yet, but I might. We'll see what happens, right? Uncle Nicky is here. Murph, any plans to share your Flow Pro dial settings? Would love to copy your current one. Have you the basic one shared a month back, but notice it's different now? Yeah, I must do another export of it. I think folks are having issues with the export. Did Stu say he was having an issue? But now it seems to be working. So, yeah, I'll do an owl export. And we'll see what happens. Kubi Montana, you're very welcome aboard. Hope all is well. I shall be lurking while trucking, says Malky. Man yourself. Some trucking for the win. We're doing trucking on Tuesday as well. Right, we'll jump over here and get ourselves started with this machine, because this is class, right? You couldn't import it. You'll try again when I share the latest one. Okay, we'll have a look here now, right? And we'll see what the story is. Where's buttons? Riot. Now, we'll come over this neck of the woods here now. Hey, look at this. Okay, that's the sound of jets. Then again, we are at an airport, so, I mean, you wouldn't know your luck, right? You just wouldn't know your luck. Where is this now? That's look. We can let Ali explain or explain it if he asks. What did I do now, Neil? Am I in trouble? Right, so, routing. Where we're going and what we're doing. Well, Navigraph. So, on the ground here at Altenrhein, right, St. Gallen, and well, from here, friends, I'm not using live time only because you know, the weather, right, and the time of day. So we're gonna head down here to Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie, and this here, lads, is actually the main base of Pilatus. That's where they make all the Pilatus aircraft. The factory is on the southern. Is it the southern or the north? No, the north. They're on the northern part of the airfield. Their factories and all this kind of jazz. So that's going to be our first stop. And from there, it's over then to Geneva and Lima Sierra Golf. So we shall have some beautiful views of the Alps along the way. So the advantages, of course, taking the turbo, well, we don't need to worry too much about altitude. And we'll see how we get on from there. So that's where we're going. Yeah, and this is what we're taking to go there. And of course, well, it probably doesn't need an introduction, but this is a great aircraft. It's a superb airplane. You know, Black Square, when they released the Dukes, they come in either the piston or the turbine variant, or you can get both, right? I'd recommend get both, only because, well, they're so good, they're so different, and they're so good, right? There's an MD-90 sitting there with no nose gear, model matching already playing an absolute stormer. Who's that poor devil? It's Mrs. TPHI. Oh, Jesus, I've airliners everywhere. Hang on, we'll reset the L multiplayer. Maybe that'll fix the model matching. You know, we hope. We'll see what happens, though, right? When using Flow Share, it's a pain because it loads the taskbar, and then you need window open to import stuff. I'm quite sure. I don't know, to be honest. I'll go through my Flow settings here now so you know what the crack is. So this is my main page on the wheel, right? And this video is on YouTube as well, so you'll be able to, you know, you'll catch it up from there. Okay, so it changed Mr. TPHI into other 737s. Jason Simmons flying it today, lads, isn't it? Flying it. Do a backflip, says what's happening. Me, are you mad? Tiernan is here. Good morning. Hope you're well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's almost evening. Yeah, model matching really acting the Dennis Hickey there today. But anyway, I digress. We'll go through the flow settings first. So the dashboard, which is the wheel, Rambog's wheel, that's the first one, right? Over across we have time. Then I have GTN 750. Come back to me there now, Betsy. Then we have the position key. typical weather from Parallel 42. You see, I don't think these export properly if you're missing the same plugins. I think that's what the issue might be. But anyway, next up then we have FS Realistic on the bottom, GSX, the basic Microsoft Flight Sim controls, cameras, default, and then weather. All right, and that's on the first page. The second page, we have Chase Plane. We have the info text, which appears up in the top left of the screen. Probably hard to read it, but it's like the old FSX kind of information, as in your FPS, altitude, heading, and so on, right? Portal is there. I don't really use it. Over on the right-hand side, we have the ATC bot. That's part of... What was that part of? I think that's part of Parallel 42. And I have two weather presets. One here is a few clouds. The other is live weather. So I'm going to jump it over to live weather. All right. We get them. They just don't work when you click them. Okay. Corner's here. Says Corner. Good to see you. So as we move across, that's page 2. Over on page 3, this is default. It's just a couple of radio frequencies. 1228, 1245. They're just basic stuff. I don't really play around with them. The next page then, we have the drone showcase views. So we have camera views up the top, orbital view, cockpit instrument, and then ultimate dead reckoning. That brings up our little timers if we're doing kind of dead reckoning flights. Next thing we have another camera speed, and then adjustments for our camera speed, be it with pan or with our movement. The next page then, that's where we have the FFA theme. That's the one that Cyrus did, and that just gives us the colours. Then I have door controls, 1 to 5. I have a recharge battery, and then I have reset all trims. That's on this page. The second last page then is just 2 servers, Southeast Asia and North Europe. Although I think that's gone now, isn't it? Didn't they close off some servers? And that's it. That's the way I have Flow configured. All right, so if you want to go back on the video, you can follow it on with each of the different pages. If you want to edit your wheel, bring up your wheel, press and hold an empty box or a tile. And it's only a matter then of dragging across what you want, right? And there's loads out there now. Like I'm seeing lots of more widgets. There's some really cool stuff there. And you can just kind of drag them across and see how you get on with them. You know what I mean? So that's how I use Flow. So we're going to exit that. And well, we shall continue on with the aircraft itself. So as I said, we're on the ground here at Altenrhein, and I must check the wind. Now, the time of day here, we've brought it back. Wouldn't that be handy? Wouldn't it be great if your Navigraph could read if the sim was on live time or historic time? And then we can get, you know, information through Navigraph as well. That would be handy. I don't know who we need to ask about that. I'll be sure to ask them at FS Weekend. So a quick look around the airfield. I'm looking for a weather sock to give us some sort of inclination of the wind. I don't see any yet. This should be fine. This should be fine. According to Navigraph, runway 10 is given the best winds. So if it is runway 10, we'll go with that because it's right behind us, right? But yes, Jerry's here. Good to see you. Bears Bice, welcome in. Naughty Gnome says, I'd ask Navigraph. Yeah, I'll ask them, 100%. Mud Dog is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Right, so we're fitted with a GTN 750. This is the one from PMS 50. We're going to remove our control locks. You should be in the down position, which you are. And we do have some doors open. So we're going to open up our tablet here and figure out what's going on. So we're going to remove the wheel chocks, the pitot covers, the engine covers, and we'll just put in 110 gallons per wing. All right. If we look at our engines, 100% on both. That's what we want. We'll go ahead and close our cabin door. Lovely. Now, I added a button. I wonder, will this work? It did! Murphy, you're a genius. Right. So I have my sounds here. So cabin is looking good. If we go to the electrical system, everything's in the off position. We'll double check our circuit breakers just to ensure that. Cabin temperatures then, it's not too bad. It's 32 Fahrenheit. It's cold. So we'll turn all this on shortly. And failures are none active. Right. So that's all grand there for the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to start up our machine and, well, head her on out, lads. We'll head her on out. So we'll open up our window. Jesus, it's loud outside. But we'll start off with the battery. Now, before we go with the battery on, A couple of things we need to do. We'll get our beacon light on, nav light on. Gear handle is in the down position. Flap handle is in the up position. So when we do put power, nothing should move. So we'll go, let me see, master battery to on. So where are we looking for? Up here. Battery coming on. And panel lights, turn those on as well. Pitch stream, leave it off for the moment. We will put our props full. And we just need to be careful starting these. Find the beta range for our engine controls. Fuel valves both set to open. So we're looking good here. Easy now, easy now. So we have our oil doors and our ice deflectors. Ice deflect should be our inertial separator, I think. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. So our inertial separator, they're basically your ice doors. Effectively, you want these in the open position on the ground. It stops any foreign object debris, FOD, getting into your engine, causing damage and all the jazz. So we're going to have them turned on so they deflect the air. Once you get airborne about 3,000-4,000 feet, we'll close them. You know what I mean? Would be nice to have a flow shortcut for the weather menu. Yeah, you can do that. You absolutely could do that. Commander Buochs is here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Sledge, welcome in. Happy Sunday, buddy. So we're looking good there. So inertial separators are on. We have fuel pumps and we have starter switches and all the jazz here now as well. So booster pumps don't need. Ignition, we're going to set it to on. And we'll be going for an L start then on our right hand side first. So quick look around. No one walking around. And let's see what happens. So we'll go ignition. And then we'll go starter. Now the same crack with a PT6 engine. We're going to be watching our NG. Once we get stabled, about 18-20%, we introduce some fuel. We monitor our ITT. That's your internal turbine temperature. You're making sure that it doesn't spike too high. If it goes beyond the limit, which in this case, well, we'll find it here now in a second. But if you go beyond the limit, she'll burn out. That would be bad. That would be bad. So we don't want that, right? So we'll go for the starter. Stu's name, thank you very much indeed. 13 months, buddy. Just think of what I could have done. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. Okay, so we can see our NG. We're going to wait for this to stabilize, and then we'll introduce some fuel. 3 degrees outside air temperature. Okay, fuel in. Here's our ITT. And she peaks at 661. Now we monitor our NG. 50%, disengage the starter. Working good. Starter motor off. Generator on. And now we're getting power direct from the aircraft itself. Happy day. And it sounds great. Okay, we repeat the process over on the left hand side. Ignition on. We'll go auto on this side. So ignition on, and we'll engage the starter on the left engine. Same story again. Monitor our NG, wait for it to stabilize at its highest RPM, then we'll introduce the fuel, and then we check our temps. Doesn't it sound deadly? There's 17%. She's about stable here, just shy of 18. Let's go ahead and introduce the fuel. Then we watch our ITT. We're looking for about the 620, 630. 653 is the peak. That's good. Watch our NG, make sure she gets to 50 and continues to climb. There's 50. We can now disengage the starter, generator on, and ignition to auto. That's a good start on both engines. Close the window. And from here, we're going to go ahead and turn on our avionics switch. And we put on our main inverter. Excelente. Pitot and stall heaters can come on. We're okay with everything over on the left-hand side. Engine settings are all okay. It is cold in here, so we can go auto heat. That'll open up our air conditioning unit here now in a moment. Let me see. Auto heat. We want to increase the cabin temperature and off auto heat lower. Now she might want slightly more on the RPM, we'll see. Or I wonder, do we need to go to manual heat? And then we want to turn on the old AC. Fuel vent, pitot, surface. Is there a switch for the AP? Let's have a look. No, that's alright. Cabin pressure, that's okay. Defrost. Pilot air. Am I raving? Is it on this engine or that engine? It's on the right hand side. Should there be something? How do you know the bug? Wait now. You know that bug you got? It was trying to exit you from the plane. How did you work out what was causing it? So I think I pressed exit the plane and then manually exited the plane. That makes sense? So it got caught on a loop. So I think the only way to fix it was exit the plane, manually get into the plane, manually get out of the plane, and then just fast travel back into the plane. If that makes sense. Now, I'm intrigued. Why don't I have AC? Should it be cabin air? Am I right in thinking that's where our AC is? This could be just a pure Murph moment. Oxygen is okay. Reset our barrow and our direction indicator, right? What have we got down here? Fuel vent, pitot, prop, surface de-ice, panel lights. That's all our lighting. Pitch trim on. We'll need that. Electrical system's looking fine. Rate of climb. We're probably going up to 10 or 12,000 feet, but we'll see. What's that? 22,000 feet? We'll say 20,000. That'll give us loads of it. No, but I thought the AC would open. Well, if I go auto cool, does it open? Yes, okay. Right, that makes sense though. So auto cool is fine. So heating the plane, right, it makes sense now. The blower's on high. We'll turn it to low, and we'll keep this guy on auto heat. Right, that makes sense. Thank you, Malky. Oil door are closed. Should they be open or closed? The oil doors, oil cooler, we can open them and see what happens. And then it's just saying you're anti-ice, but that's our ice deflectors, so that's fine. They should be closed. I was thinking that. Why was getting a warning to say that they were open? Alright, we're okay now. Derek is here. Good to see you, Derek. Welcome in. Oh, it's you. There was a big glowing orb in the sky earlier. It's gone now. That wouldn't have been the sun's it, was it? You know the way the sun comes out? We shall see. Right. Tablet is looking okay. We'll go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. And let's see, we'll go into our flight plan as well. So we're going to be departing out of Altenrhein. We're heading over to Genève. Lima Sierra Golf. And we will have a stop on the way at Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie. Buochs. Was it Buochs? Buochs. You heard rumours? Okay, so why are they in my annunciator panel? Oil door close. Well, we're gonna have to check the old checklists. Okay, so engine start, right? After start. Well, they're okay. Before start. I don't see auxiliary pumps, they're all fine. That's all fine. Lights, avionics, inverters on main. Brakes, that's all fine. Run up. Oil doors open for our run up. And then so I think the oil doors stay open. Ice deflectors, oil door open. Yeah, both on. Alright, so they need to be on. Silver Spider, welcome in, buddy. We'll double check it. Let me see. So if we're going to do a run up, we're saying park and brake annunciators, compass grand, fuel grand, wing pumps, power levers, gens, gen on, gen off, propeller heat, windshield, that's okay, ammeters are reading, surface de-icer, testing the ice systems, the autopilot we can test, flight director, that's okay, flaps we'll be checking, ignition, altimeter, right, we're looking good. Okay, so what we need to do, pitch trim is turned on, down to our autopilot panel, we can hit the test button, lights align, autopilot on, heading, we'll see our yoke moving, so our servos are working, disconnect, autopilot is working. We'll come back to here, onto our map, we'll go altitude reporting, Squawk in 2000, Aries, good to see you. Is there an update to the Duke? Mine won't show on the aircraft registration. Mine won't show the aircraft registration. What you do, go into your tablet, go to options and scroll all the way down to the bottom where it has show dynamic registration. That should fix it. Paparazzi. Captain Cocktail, good to see you. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. UTB, welcome in. Yeah, have a look at that and see what happens, right? Which aircraft? This is the Black Square Duke. It's a turbine variant of the Duke, and it is gorgeous. So we'll go ahead and set an initial 6,000 feet. We're 1,300 feet here at Altenrhein, so yeah, we should be good. We've got a good few people with us as well. This is awesome. So we're going to taxi to our right, hold Alpha, do a quick run up, and then we'll start blasting off, right? So, off the brakes. Did I remove everything? I did. Watch the beta. Easy now. Watch all the other planes here. Avert your eyes, there's nothing to see. She's all grand. Your sim hates you, you can't see anyone. Uh-oh. Make sure you have the L multiplayer on. Okay, over to Alpha. And we'll do a quick run up just here to the right hand side. Doing the Navigraph Academy stuff. This was like the main base for the Navigraph Academy. It's pretty cool. Leptorius, good to see you, bud. Okay, park and brake on. We're gonna start bringing that power in. Easy now. Okay, we'll watch the prop. So what we're going to do, we're going to go gen off, and we're going to be watching our electrical system to make sure that when we turn off the right, the left takes the load, right? So there's the right drop, the left increases. We'll do the same with the left, the right takes the load, it takes it on. Turn them both off, the battery starts dropping. Lovely. Ignition system is set to off. Battery select 1 or 2, we'll keep it on both. Avionics are all where they need to be. In terms of the prop, we'll cycle the prop. Okay, there's our first drop. Governor kicks in, dropping our RPM. Second cycle of the prop, we see an increase in torque, which is correct. And then our third one should be a drop in fuel flow. Not seeing it. There should be. Alright. Okay, we're looking good. Let me see, that flap is closed. That's what we want. Landing lights, we'll go ahead and put them on. We'll go beacon and strobes, Rico and beacon. So that's all our lights on. So we're going to taxi now over to the runway and get ourselves set up for the runway heading. TJ Turner, good to see you. Okay. Anyone remember how to turn nameplates on? Ooh, good question. I've mine bound to like a button. Now, master caution. Master warning. Okay, so that's beta. So what was the master warning? Interesting. Let me see. Course deviation, we'll go GPS. That's what we're going to be following. And then we'll just turn this guy over to where we're going. Viper Strike, you're very welcome aboard. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Sunday. You join us here in a Turbine Duke, taking off out of Altenrhein, and we're heading over to Geneva. Should be very pretty. Okay. We shall sit tight. Autopilot control, we're going to give it some pitch information. So we're going to be up the wing, right? And once we take off, we'll fly the runway heading, gain a bit of altitude, just kind of have an old gawk outside. Second raid in a row, be the JD Kev, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Sunday, lads. You're very welcome. We're here in the Turbine Duke, taking an old blast over Switzerland. So, yeah, you're Very, very welcome aboard. Great to see us. Hope you had a great stream, lads. Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Okie dokie. Are we ready? Flaps have been set. We can see them, visually see them.
Allow myself to introduce
Myself.
Kev
Sim Corner, good to see you, Kev. Muse, thank you very much indeed for the shout out. And yeah, you're very welcome in. Right, I think we're okay, lads. You know, if we're not, we'll blame someone else. Flaps set, powers, everything looking good, temperature's all good. Power coming in. Easy now. And next we play with our torque. So off the brakes. Torque coming in. There's our takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. Little bit of wind. There's 60 knots. We're looking for around 90. Easy now, easy now. Yepsy daisy. Little bit of wind catching us. Man alive, the sounds. Right, flaps in. Easy now, Jemima. We're going to go yaw dampener on. Nice clean climb out. Who's that loser on? Come on, Rex. Okay, autopilot. We're going to set it to on heading. And we're on attitude as well. Now we can lower the attitude. We'll drop it down around 5 or 6. Airspeed is coming up nicely. We do have some terrain warnings ahead of us. That's okay for the minute. So we're climbing at 1,500 feet a minute. We're heading for 6,000 feet. We're going to hang a left here now, out over the lake. So left turn coming in. Call it 360 degrees. Temps and pressures are looking good. Ease off the power a smidgen. And we're looking good. Aviation Tyler, good to see you. Colonel Fork, I'm told to lower my attitude at work all the time. It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Kev, yeah, I'll be at an expo, buddy. Yeah. In terms of presentations, I've nothing planned, buddy. Nothing planned. Okay, we're looking good here. Get rid of the landing lights. Cabin is now 23 degrees. We're going to stick this onto auto cool. Bring the temperature down. AC flap will open. And we're looking all right. We're going to hang in another left-hand turn. Better update my flight plan using my Garmin stuff as well. So our origin was LSZR. And our en route is going to be LSZC. And our destination is LSGG. And we'll go ahead and create that trip. Alright. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Alright, altitude alert coming in. There is our cruise for 6,000 for the moment. We'll need higher, but we're okay for the minute. We're just kind of arsing around over the lake, which is fine. Go ahead and activate this. RGB. Go ahead and cancel that alert. ITT is a little bit, well, it's fine, but we'll bring it down a smidgen. We don't need all this speed. Not just yet. Bring up our wheel here so you can see what's happening. Our little dashboard. Thanks to Rambog. Now, 6,000. We'll have a bit of cloud, but nothing major. Just Roy, good to see you. Heisenberg, welcome aboard. Sim is acting weirdly today. Spawned in the turbo hour and the trim wheel keeps spinning. Uh-oh. Remember the words of wisdom. Don't panic. You know, should be grand. Alright, let's see. Can we get ourselves onto our magenta line now? So we're going to turn in towards the magenta line. And we're going to arm nav. Altitude is holding. And then nav will take over once we intercept. Jeez, look at the view out there. Beautiful. I'll be starting Twitch streaming. Any tips? Just be yourself. You can't be anyone else. Just be yourself. DJ Taz is here. Good to see you, Taz. Welcome aboard. Okay, we're looking good. 200 knots already. Look, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Now that is pretty. Oh, we got peoples flying. Right, lads, if you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox or PlayStation, press 1. For PC pilots, it's 2. If you're using Skynet, it's 3. And if you're just here because you're listening, it's a Sunday afternoon. What else is there to do? Well, you go ahead and press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday. But Murphy, it's a Sunday, wished at 2000 Zulu, right here. Oh, it's nice. Starting at 4, but moving to 2. Come on yourself, Eisenberg. You're up the yard. There's Magic 888 over there. Good to see you, man. Whoa, look at that for a backdrop. Beautiful. We got Buochs off to one side. Currently 2.5 hours out of Cape Town. Good on yourself, Toto. Jared, look at the cut of it. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. Huge welcome to our folks watching over on TikTok. Good afternoon. Hope you're all keeping well. Third person view, there we have it. Right. So the airport we're heading to, it is that of where Pilatus is made. So we better actually get a quick look here. Let me see. So it's LSZC. So we're going to have a quick look at the airport. Do we have any weather? We do. So let me see. Automate winds are variable at 1 knot. Brilliant. So we don't need to worry about that. So we'll probably do it. We're going to circle the airfield, right? So we're going to plan for a landing on runway 06. 06. All right. So that is our plan. So it's about oh, there's the sim after hanging. It's about a 60-minute or 60-mile flight. Okay, well, the speed, Murphy, the speed. We're over speed. Jesus, is that going to damage the airframe? No, engines are okay. Just about as you. Watch your speed here. 200 knots indicated at this altitude. This thing's a machine. We'll keep our terrain radar on here as well, just in case we need it. We're going to have some incredible views out the left side. Now, live weather, you know, we can't do anything about the clouds. But there's still a bit to see, right? You're in Nepal this afternoon. Ooh, nice. Some awesome flights today, lads. Good to see it. All right, we'll belt on. Watch your power settings. There's no auto throttle on this, so like you got to stay on top of it. But it's behaving for the most part. Now, what do we look for here? That's grand. That's grand. And that's grand. Right, we're looking good. Beautiful scenery. So yes, the Turbine Duke, I mean, it's just an incredible airplane. Temperature's low, 8 degrees. Jesus, Murphy, you're freezing them. Right, get that heater on again. Get up the hill. Auto heat. And I should kind of live there. We don't need to adjust our flight control or our engine controls just yet. Prop, if you were limited, you would reduce some prop, but we're pretty much okay. 2190, I mean, probably drop it back to about, 2100. As we do this, just watch the torque. ITT is fine, we're well within limits. NG is fine, and our prop is running. Now, do we have a prop sync on this? I thought we did. Could be wrong though. At this altitude, we will close off these ice deflectors. Now have a look at our torque when we do this. So I'm now closing that, allowing way more air into the engine, and you know what happens then, you have all this extra torque. You know? Dougal is here, good to see you. Flight level 380, man yourself. So just keep an eye on your torque when you open and close those inertial separators. Jeez, look at the view here, this is beautiful. So again, because we have extra torque, our speed is going to try and creep up a little bit. So we'll try and take it handy as best we can. You're too high, Dougal. Man, look at the view, look. Jesus, look at that. Now, I don't know, is there precip up there? Are we going to be getting rain? We do have a weather radar. Range, give us 5 miles. Stab, bring it up a bit so we're able to tilt the weather radar up. Vertical profiles, you're not picking up that in there. Alright. We continue ahead. Flight hours, like just, I've nothing on this airframe. It's great. I love that, you know. Windshield heat, don't need any of those at the moment. But Black Square have modelled on this. If you do turn on the likes of your prop heat, right, propeller heaters and all this, they'll actually interfere with your compass. It creates its own magnetic field, so you want to be careful if you're flying by your instruments, you know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, torque is good, ITT is good, NG is good, our props, RPM are fine, fuel flow, a little bit thirsty, but what are we going to do, right? She's a turboprop. Lights are indeed off. Quick check here once again with our tablet for the engine. So it's at 100%. We can see where we have our air intake unrestricted. Right side engine is doing the same. Both engines are working well. You can see your igniters here. Oh, that's savage, isn't it? They're all animated. Even the pixels on the tablet look. Have to fly this again. Achieved a new record. 84 feet with a 73-9. Jays, come on, Roy. Cheers, Murph and chat. A very good Sunday to all. Northland Air is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So we've other options here, like we can clean the engine, repair the starter, clean the filters, recharge the battery, refill the extinguisher, right? You have a fire bottle here. If you do get an engine out, right, you can, like, it's a very capable airplane, this. It's a magnificent IF4 flyer. Because you have that turboprop, I mean, you can really push the speed on this. And the power, there's savage power available if you need it. Like, we're only, you know, it's not even thinking about life at the minute. We're just 6,000 feet. This thing can go pretty high. It's 310. So let me see. Oil doors are open. I need to study on that why we keep them open. It is interesting. CO2 meter over here, that's all fine. Secondary instruments, they're all fine. And all our circuit breakers are in. So there's nothing telling me that we're in trouble in any kind of stretch of the imagination. So far. That'll all change now, you know. But for the moment, we'll see what happens. Snack, welcome in. Ivan, thank you for the follow. Jive Artist, thank you for the follow. My only problem with the Duke are those bulky motors. I love looking around.
Nighty snoozy snooze.
777, thank you for turning off me lights. Open at low speeds to allow more air to cool oil. When you're flying, not necessary. Okay, so it's like another checklist for your inertial separator, right? Okay, we'll close them. Let's just see if there's going to be any impact to the engine. There's a slight imbalance with our fuel flow. That's interesting. Okay, no impact there. I wonder about... let's see. So cabin pressure stuff, that's fine. Fuel heater, which is off. All our various fuel filters. So that's all your fuel coming in from your tanks, right? And the pumps are on auto, so they're just feeding. Now we can turn the pumps on manually. Wing pump on. You'll see these guys spinning. So you're actually getting that indication on the tablet to say, well, look, that fuel tank is now running. So we turn those on or off. If you turn on the auxiliary pumps, then your auxiliary pumps start running. Now our fuel selector is on our main tanks, but we could go to a crossfeed if we wished. So you can put left engine or left fuel tank into right fuel tank. Now we are getting an advisory to say that the oil doors are closed. Interesting. Your flaps are now moving themselves. Uh-oh. That's per the black square manual. Okay. Thanks, Silver. Okay, cabin. So we can see what's happening here. Cabin air coming in. Air conditioning evaporators doing its stuff. 19 degrees in the cabin. In behind, so we have these different kind of temperature control zones, right? And we're starting to use a bit of oxygen. We have these control zones. Now, they're probably more... what's the word I'm looking for? There's more consequence to managing the temperature in something like Starship. Because, you know, you can... That's interesting. See that outflow valve? And then we have a safety valve. I wonder why the valve opens and closes. That's an interesting one. But yeah, like, if you had the temperature too high, your avionics will start to fail because it's so hot. You know what I mean? Nige B is here. Good to see you. Filthy, welcome in. Stu says, just finished my wife's homemade chili. Now chilling with a glass of red wine while arriving into Barcelona at sunset. Such bliss when the sin plays nice. 100%, man. Riot. So, murky weather ahead of us. We're going to be landing soon. And we have a lot more higher terrain to compete with. Man, look at the views, look. Jesus, look at that. Muse, that's straight out of Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying, you know. Harry, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Thanks for joining, buddy. Fergus is here, good to see you. Right, yeah, this is going to get particularly tricky up ahead of us now. Because my sim is making noises as well. And the gas thing is, right, this is all photogrammetry here, or we've a ton of photogrammetry here. Instantly recognisable, says Muse. Oh yeah. You know, after you've watched it for so long, right? Alright, so we're going to fly into the area. We might have to fly manually around some peaks and whatever here. Because looking at this, it looks like there's a drop ahead of us. Now, with our terrain radar, we're definitely seeing an area of caution ahead of us, but it's not red. So with your terrain radar, red, danger, as in you're going to hit something. The yellow colour, that's cautionary, as in too close. Green is advisory, you got terrain. And if you can't see anything, well then it's no factor, alright? So if we look a little bit further down the hill, we can see where it goes green and kind of yellow. And that's just before our approach into Buochs, so we'll need to watch for that. Now, visually we have a little bit, but not much, right? Not much. Briggsy, good to see you. Yeah, links won't work in the old chat, my dude. So this could be interesting. Now, ideally you'd want to be climbing. Get out of this mess, because we know we've terrain below us, right? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Any Bills 350 or Phoenix A320, they're very different aircraft. Very different roles. Your A320 is your kind of short, medium hops. Watch your speed. Your A350 is like your absolute long haul. So it's not really apples to apples, you know what I mean? But welcome in, I mean. Mr. Minimite, good to see you. Have I recovered from the rugby? Jesus, brilliant, wasn't it? Right, visually we're looking okay, and we just have like caution areas so far, so let's keep it at this altitude for the minute. We'll bring our speed back in case we need to react, right? So we're currently doing about 180 knots. We'll just ease off our torque here. We'll drop it back to 150, 160. And just beyond this mountain ahead of us, well, that's where the airport is. Turbine Duke versus King Air. Ooh, Turbine Duke. Kieran Nile, good to see you. Got your PC working again? Great news, buddy. I would have to say the Duke until we get a King Air from Black Square. The King Air looks nice though, you know, and probably way more popular for like, you know, military or Coast Guard. Speaking of which, Colonel Fork, we're flying over to your parish next Friday, out by Kalamazoo. Ooh. Right. Over this hill, that's where the airport is. And I know it because I remember the Air Corps, well, this is where they picked up their own PC-12s, but they flew in, and they still fly in and out of here. The aircraft go back to Pilatus for whatever maintenance or upgrades or whatnot. And there's some videos you can get online on YouTube as well of the lads flying in and out of this region from the Pilatus factory. They're class looking. So with our speed dropping, we're going to just try and get ahead of the airplane. So we're going to go landing lights all on, right? We'll get our inertial separator back open. Watch our torque as we do that. She'll drop down. We'll open up them oil doors in case we need them. Hey, Crotty, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Shauno has joined. Welcome in. Finn and Craig and Harry. Lads, thank you also very much indeed for the follows. Watching us over on TikTok. Jeez, look how cloudy you got. Right, so we're going to off the autopilot. Autopilot off. So prop coming back in. Ease off the power. And once we get over this ridge line, we're going to kind of follow out where the runway is. We're planning on a 06, so we're going to be facing the opposite direction, right? Now just be careful of the terrain here as well. Small bit of pitch trim. We're descending nicely into the area. Those clouds just, I mean, look at them. Yikes. And it's completely frozen over here. Fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop down, we're going to follow the lake over to our right, and then we circle back in over the mountains to bring it in for a 06 landing. Jeez, that's gorgeous. The sounds of that. Alright, speed 140, very manageable. We'll try and stay visual with the field as long as we can here. But our plan is we're going to follow the river around or the lake in behind these mountains, and then we'll spin in 06. Colonel Fork, dude, yeah, thank you very much. I was doing some reading up, and you sent me photos before of the air zoo. Looks absolutely class. They've an F-117 there. What? Does this flight have an in-drink service? Arch, for you? Yes. Would you care for some peppermint juice or perhaps a glass of Earl Grey? Hope you're well, Arch. Mavacious is here, absent for a while, coming back right now. When you're flying around my place, the place is pronounced, wait, Buochs. Buochs, not Buochs, Buochs. Mavacious, thank you very much indeed. Is this live weather? Yeah, I think so. But it's the time of day, naughty. Weather, live weather. But the time of day is 14:56. Alright, watch your speed coming in here. We're going to dip just behind the mountains here. Man, this is gorgeous. Jeez, look at this. Now, the winds are calm, they're variable, right? And they're restoring on a Catalina. That's crazy. More of an O sound in the middle. Okay, so let's try it again. Buochs. Or is it Buochs? Buochs? Buochs. Yeah, right. We'll go with that for the crack, right? Jesus, imagine living here, look. Imagine if that was your gaff. You'd have the Pilatus factory behind you and then this gorgeous lake. Look! That's beautiful. Now that I've got the Duke, she looks a handful, but that's what makes it great. Flying tonight, 100%. Plus, you can turn off all the consequence and learn the aircraft much slower, right? There are things you want to be watching, but just take your time in it, man. So we'll keep circling around. We'll go to the very end here. We'll probably need to pick up a little bit of altitude. But right now, we're okay. Mark Swan, good evening. Hope you're well, bud. Man alive, look at the mountain over there, look. Jesus. Your sim is unflyable this morning, 5 to 7 FPS. No way, Vulcan. You put the link in the Bremen bar? Sweet. Thanks, Brixie. Digital America's here, good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, speed 140. We'll come around the corner here. Ken Callagher, welcome in, Ken. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, buddy. All right, watch your speed. Not to flaps now. We're going into the wide arc. And we'll keep circling around. This runway will just suddenly appear. We'll go gear. Gear coming down. Wait for 3 greens. 3 greens. We have our landing gear. And just keep easing our way around the corner. There's a runway. Visual on 06. Speed is looking good. Nice, gentle, slopey little turn. Biku is here. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday. Alrighty. Speed is still good. Second notch of flaps. The Pappy are happy. Ease off the power. 100 knots. Don't drop below 100 if we can. Easy now. Props full. Gear down. Flaps are set. Power set. Winds are variable. It's nice and calm. And the Pilatus factory is over on our left hand side here. That class, isn't it? Okay, 06 it is. We're going to watch for the flare. Get ourselves centered. Here we go. Okay, watch the flare. Hold the power. Power to idle. Just after our touchdown zone, we'll take it. There's contact into beta. 84 knots, or 84 feet per minute. Beta's doing his thing. There's 60. Beautiful. Bit of manual braking. And we can exit direct to the factory here, I'd say. Now, is that just a road, I wonder? Sure, we'll risk it. We'll cycle ourselves in this way. Alright. Right, let's have a look on Navigraph just to make sure we know where we're going. Pay no attention to that beautiful Vision Jet. So this will actually link up with Bravo, and then we got Charlie. So we're going to hang a left on Charlie when we get down here. And what's gas about this, lads, right? The taxiway actually goes across the road. Right? Like, it's brilliant. Now, we could go... So the factory is dead ahead, right? Now, we could go left and then right. But that's kind of bring... Well, we will go that way. We'll go left and then right. Now, there is custom scenery for here. I don't think I have it loaded in. But it's a fantastic part of the world. Cadet Harrison, good to see you, buddy. This is the Black Square Duke. Isn't it pretty? So hot right now. Seen a video with a PC-12. Yeah. Like, they literally crossed the road. Like, it's nuts. So down to our right here, that's where the Pilatus factory is. They build their aircraft there, right? Captain Cocktail, thank you very much indeed. Tier 3 for 18 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Insane support. Jesus. Thank you very, very much. Right, what was I looking at here? So if you were to say... where is this now? Pilatus... Pilatus, B-O-U-C-H, Irish Air Corps. Let's have a look. So when they were getting the Air Corps bought obviously a load of PC-12s, right? So this is when they were leaving Buochs. This is the Air Corps one, right? I mean, look at this. Look at the mountains here around the place, and the class looking. So, I think when the PC-12 first came over, she did a couple of weeks testing, then it went off to be painted. Look at that, man. Not deadly, isn't it? PC-12, you gotta love it. Right. We shall continue on with our flight. Where are we heading now? So we're next heading over to Geneva, or as the Swiss will call it, Genève. So from here, we're going to depart runway 06. This time, on our departure, we're going to swing around to the left, follow the same lake, pick up altitude, and then we're heading all the way down. We've got 104 nautical miles to go. Relatively short spin today, but that's going to be down over Lake Geneva and then into Geneva Airport itself. If we have a look at the runways down in Geneva, we've 04 or 22, right? No, we don't. Cancel that. Open this. Right, that's better. Geneva. So the weather at the moment, winds are variable, cav okay, so it's actually quite nice down there. Clear skies, the whole shebang. So we'll have a choice of runways. We'll probably go runway 4. It just means we can fly over the lake, swing around by the town, and then come back in again. I think that could be quite nice. That's what we'll aim for. And then in terms of landing, again, aim for the north of the airport. We want to be parking up here on the north apron. Isn't this where I turned left when I should have turned right when Skep was doing ATC? I think it was. But that's the way we'll head in there now, lads, right? So we're going to fly down just over 100 miles. We're going to plan for runway 04. And when we do land, we're aiming for the north side of the airport. That's, you know, the north side. Make sure, you know, lock your wheels. Right. That is the plan. So let's go forward and we'll do the plan, right? Cav okay. You're going to love it. So if I taxi, I don't hang a right here. I reckon I go straight here and then right. Have you money for the Lewis? Turn left into a car park, something like that. Yeah. Watch the Veda. Okay, we'll hang a right here and taxi down. That looks like to be midlife Rex on the runway. So we'll wait for Rex to depart. Watch your speed coming down the old taxiway, Murphy, you mad thing. Easy now. Easy now. Right, we're looking good. Look at those clouds around us. Keep riding that TBM ahead of us. There's one behind us as well. Briggsy, yeah, there's a new plane for 24. It's a wonderful airplane. I highly recommend these lads. Anything from Black Square, like, they're just excellent. Have you a head thingy that follows where I look? I do. So what I'm using, I use Toby, right? So I can turn on Toby now, and it should work. So this will follow me head. Now, oh, do you know what? I have a setting turned off. So I use OpenTrack software to run Toby, right? So what I can do here, I can reset that view, right? What I do here, it follows me head more so than my eyes. I get a little bit kind of discombobulated when it follows me eyes. But you can turn certain things off if the movement is just too much for you. Which for a lot of the head tracking stuff, it can be, right? So what I do, I have pitch up and down, and then I have like normal traverse. I don't really bother with roll. I mean, we can turn the roll on, right? So again, go into options over here, output, roll, set it to roll. And once we okay all this, if I now tilt my head or roll it, it gives us that effect, which can be pretty cool when you're in helis or when you're in you know, fighters and all this kind of stuff. But usually for kind of general aviation, I don't bother with it, you know. But it's nice. You have a lot more controls I have found using the OpenTrack software to do this. I just think it's better, you know. Yeah, you can do that for ETS Ross. Very, very handy. The roll is nauseating on stream. Yeah, I was thinking that. So it's always handy to have. Oh Jesus! Abby, no one saw it. It's grand. Abby became one with the runway. Alright, so landing lights are on, strobes are on. We'll set ourselves flaps 1 for takeoff. And we'll sit tight. Your Mama and Tarnish are ahead of us. We'll let them go ahead. Bunkfoss is waiting to roll out. We're waiting on Rex as well. Go on, Rex, you diddle. Get up the yard. We're waiting on you. And we shall see what happens. I've been touch and going around the Caribbean in the Bonanza. Yeah, it's so good. So, yeah, Silver, anything from Black Square, they're just great aircraft. And it's class, like, you know, the amount of places you can go exploring, it's just deadly. Just deadly. Right, there rolls Rex. We'll come off the brakes. Edge on forward. Flaps are set for takeoff. Check the approach. Mr. TPHI is overflying. Is she going in for a landing? No, she's doing barrel rolls. There's a wild Colonel Fork. It's gas. He's probably looking at his gun sights going, there he is now. Wouldn't this just be the easiest thing, you know? But looks, I don't know, are they coming towards us? He's coming towards us. Uh-oh. Look out. An upside down Mr. TPHI. Colonel Fork overflying. Savage. Right, get ourselves lined up here. Jemima is here. Good to see you. Alright, we got a lot of people flying today, lads. It's class. Alrighty, now, the first thing we're met with is a ginormous mountain. Yes, so when we take off straight over the lake, follow that mountain around to the left. Alright? It'll all be made clear now, you know, on takeoff, and I don't break it. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to circle my heading indicator to runway heading. Right? And we're going to arm the heading mode. Autopilot is off at the minute, and we're going to go attitude mode. So once we take off, autopilot will do any heavy lifting or lifting that we need to do, right? The Boise, good to see you. LP Patrol is here, welcome in. Alright, we're looking good. Flaps are set. Power coming in. Alright, off the brakes. Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. Coming up on 60. There's 80. 90. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. 120 knots. Flaps in. Okay, there's the river. Easy now. Autopilot on. That's going to hold our attitude on around 1,500 feet. Keep an eye out for our Rex there. Alright, power's good. Ease off the torque a little bit. And we'll hang a left just coming up here. Little bit of a gap, but we should make it. Watch our speed here. So here's our gap. So we're clear of any obstructions here to our left, so we'll start rolling left. And we want to give this a good turn, so we're going to say all the way over, and we'll head for about 300 degrees. Something like that. Gorgeous. Alright, our turn is looking good. Keep looking out the window, make sure we clear it. We were saying about 300 degrees, that should be enough. Looking good. Watch your speed. If you go too fast, you won't make the turn. Looking good. There's 5,000, got 1,000 to go. Watch the climb. There's 300. And there's our airfield. Alright, another left turn coming in. We're going to follow the cliffs here to our left. Man, that's a view. There's a bit of a valley we can fly into here as well. Alright, nice turns. There's 6,000. Ease off our power. And at this stage, we'll go ahead and close our ice deflectors. Watch the torque rising itself. We'll compensate that by reducing the torque. Also going to lower off our RPM. And we're looking good. Another left-hand turn. Easy. There's our airfield. Midlife regs, fire hands, high voltage are all there. Your mama's ahead of us. Joe Mama, welcome in, Joe. Thank you for the follow. Do I use a keyboard and mouse this game? I use a keyboard and mouse for like interacting with things and like, you know, changing cameras and whatnot. Oscar says, why not just become a pilot instead of this crazy setup? Well, you'd want to be a very awkward kind of an idiot to fall out of a flight sim. You know, or crash. You know. Also, I mean, what's it, like an hour flying? What's the cost of an hour flying a single Cessna? About $200, right? A twin? Probably about $300 an hour. So yeah, it's a costly set of business. Now, terrain really plays part in this here. Look, we're going to be turning right, and we've red cells all over the place on our terrain. We need to climb. We're going to go up. We're going to call it 10,000, right? And we're going to go. Let me see. We're going to go off the autopilot. Jesus, Cracker, you mad devil! Thank you very much indeed. Well, arm attitude. We're going to climb here at around 1,500 feet a minute. We're going to lock that in. We're going to add some power back. Cracker, thank you very much indeed for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Cracker, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. You're new to and you're planning on getting a PC. Yeah, so Joe, like when it comes to flight controls, you're like flying the sim with a keyboard and mouse, not ideal. Like even something like an Xbox controller would be better. You know what I mean? Now, how are we fixed here? We're climbing like mad, and there's 1 or 2 areas ahead of us, so we'll just need to watch this. Watch our speed as we climb. We're going to increase our torque here. We're climbing like an absolute bat out of hell. Over 2,000 feet a minute. It's probably a little bit much. Let's drop this down to about 1,500. Easy now. There's 7,000. We're going to arm nav mode. This will turn us right. There she goes. She's locking. Airspeed is coming up. And my plan is, at this stage, we probably want to break out of this cloud layer. Do you know? Cornwolf is here. Good to see you. You're waiting for a bee delivery. No, no worries, Si. We'd never get any near use of this. Yeah, 100% Mac. I mean, it's... If you go the PPL route, it's like, what was it, 14 grand? You know? Cracker loves this plane. It's so good, buddy. It's so good. Right. Terrain is looking good now. We seem to be cleared of anything major ahead of us. We said we're going up to 10,000. We're about to level off at 10,000. Airspeed is looking good. Flight controls, engine, all this is looking good. Go ahead and kill the lights. I don't think we're going to... Oh, we are. Here's a breakout. Remember, the forecast down at Geneva is Cav OK, meaning that, well, there's no cloud. Or at least nothing that should impact on us. So I'm hoping now we'll stick this at 10,000. We will watch for any ice warnings. You know, we should break out of this cloud very soon. Nav mode, I'm telling you. Rise is here, thank you very much. Was it Reese? Welcome in. Uncle Nicky says, doing a sightseeing mission on Air Company, I was in heading mode, finished the area, flying back to base, went for lunch upstairs and came back 20 minutes south of the base. You were still in the air. Nice. Mr. Anderson, insurance, fuel and maintenance, much more affordable in a flight sim. I agree. Right, watch our airspeed warning. There's Mr. TPHI, gone inverted in zero visibility. They are the skills that she has. We can see pretty much nothing for the moment, but we know we will be breaking out of these clouds. Hopefully sooner rather than later, right? Especially, I flew the F-18 many times in real life. Oh wow, nice. That's awesome. Liam O'Brien, welcome in. Right, 10,000 feet. Airspeed is looking good. Oxygen, we've plenty of oxygen on board, right? And we've good pressure with it. Our own temps and pressures, we're good. We're good. Everywhere's good. Keep an eye on our terrain awareness. It's looking good, right? So yeah, I think we're looking good, lads. So we just want to see, Mevasis is there. We just want to see, you know, when we're going to break out of this cloud layer. Now, I don't know, do we try and go up higher? I mean, we have the legs to do it. It's hard to know at what altitude we're going to break out. It seems to be kind of a top just there, look. I'd say 14 would break us out of this. So I'll tell you what. We'll go oxygen on. Let's go ahead and set 14, right? We're going to come off the autopilot. We're going to arm attitude mode. We're going to pitch up. Increase the power as we do. Watch our torque. And we want to pitch this puppy about 1,500 feet a minute. Autopilot on. Attitude mode should take over. And let's just see if we can break out of this. So if we're climbing too high, we'll use this guy to drop us down a bit. I reckon 1,500 is where we want. There's 1,000 feet a minute. It's a little bit sensitive, so we give it a moment just to kind of ease off. There's like 1,900, 1,800. I'd say that's roughly 1,500 there. Ish, give or take. Speed is looking good. We're climbing. We're starting to ice up now. See that? So we need to react to this. Windshield de-ice are coming on. Fuel vents, leave them alone. Prop heat will turn on. Okay. Defrost air turn on. And this should clear us out here now in a moment. Also with our onboard, we're on auto heat. Get the blower on high. Because we're starting to frost up a little bit. We do have an ice light we can turn on. Wing ice is on. And we just want to be watching the surfaces of our wings here. And we're hopefully going to break through. We're aiming for 14. There's a bit of a break. That sun will just, like, that'll cook off this ice. We're looking for 14. Now, looking at our speed, we can actually climb a little bit more aggressively here. We're not limited out yet by torque. We're right on the nose of our ITT. So as I advance a little bit more torque, we don't want this guy to go in. Well, we can go into the orange, but like, or the yellow. So we'll see how we get on. So we're still climbing, 12.4 at the moment. Idle cutoff has an engine failure. No way, man. Dreading reinstalling everything. Finally pulling the trigger on upgrading before I have to refinance the house. You're going to go with an AMD R9 with a 9900 X3D, a 5080, nice, and 64 gigs of RAM. Retiring the 3080. Nice one, paparazzi. Matt, yeah, this is real world weather. Dara's here, good to see you. Alright, so speed is looking good. We're at 13,000. I want to say we're skimming the top of this cloud layer. It's not looking good, is it? I'd say let's continue on to 16. It is getting a little bit brighter, but I don't want to be just cloud surfing. I want to get above this. Our defrost and anti-ice, they're doing their job. We're starting to break out now, but we'll keep climbing. We're doing about 160 indicated. That's 180 over the ground. About 32 knots off the nose. We're starting to break out here now, look. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, like with the Dukes, you can have that feature turned on or off, but like, you can absolutely have an engine failure. And then you gotta like limp the aircraft back. She can fly on one engine, but forget about any sort of, you know, performance. It's just enough to get you home fast. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Right, 1,000 feet to go. Realistically, we probably would want to be on 2.9 or 9 at this, because we're above any sort of barrow. So we'll continue to climb. Ivan, welcome in. Cancel that alert. Speed is still good. We're climbing like an absolute champ, and well, it is looking now, lads, very nice out there. Beautiful. This works. This absolutely works. Let us check out the views at 16,000 feet.
I've said it many times, I know.
Gail is here, good to see you.
Change my ways, I know for sure.
Chase the views.
When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the
Okay, so we got to watch this now. Ease off our power. We've just reached our cruising altitude. So if we ease off the power, we shouldn't have to worry about overspeeding.
we got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be
Man, look at the views.
by myself.
Is Lucky Bo actually in a hot air balloon? Lima Golf Sierra Sierra. What a world we live in, isn't it
When
gorgeous?
I was young, I thought control would lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was for me. And I saw the angels coming down, and they sang a song, they sang it loud. And I still remember parts of it, and the yellow glorious will live. Won't you be my guide and let me follow? Can I hold your hand for all time's sake? And all this time you waited for me, little did you
Cy Voltage says the beer is 5 minutes away. I mean, I'm jealous that you can get beer delivered. You know, what sorcery is this? You lucky devil. Man, it's such a gorgeous plane, isn't it? She'd be pretty. You've Dial-A-Can here too. That's only in Dublin. You know, the Dublin Jackeens. We've nothing down here. Lucky Bo's in a PC-12 that looks like a hot air balloon. Great camouflage, you know. I do wish model matching was better. Yeah, dude. It's like, what in the actual name, right? We're cruising. We're going to be descending here shortly. We've a wall of cloud ahead of us. Even at 16,000 feet, we're not getting over that. I mean, that's probably 20,000, right? So we're going to head through it. Watch your speed as we're doing it. We're going to ease the speed off. If you have to fly through cloud, ideally you want to be dropping the speed just a little bit. In general aviation particularly, depending on the cloud base you fly into, or even if it's just a cloud on your left or right, when you actually put your wing into that cloud, depending on the weather, right, it's so similar to like what you'd feel in your car with a rumble strip. It's so turbulent, it's very bouncy. And in cloud, yeah, I mean, you'll start rocking around the place. Yeah, man, it's so good, isn't it? Ash is here, welcome in. Hello to all our viewers over on TikTok and here on Twitch and also over on YouTube. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday. We better start planning an L descent here, so we're going to key in 8,000 feet, right? And to do this, once again, we're going to come off the autopilot, we're going to arm attitude, we're just going to let that nose drift down a little bit. We'll give it an alright-ish descent, right? There's 500 feet a minute. We'll lock on the autopilot, but we'll drop the pitch manually now. Gibbo's here, good to see you, man. Ordering from an American place, Murph. Fried pickles. Might be a Jackeen, but where's your mac and cheese? I know! Hang on! Well, Jays is looking at rate of descent. Pull up there, Murph. You're ordering... Let's read this again. Hang on, before I like put us into it like a spin or like a dive. Right, 1,000 feet a minute, please. Watch the speed. And we're heading on down the road now. Right, hang on. Ordering from an American place, fried pickles. Are they like battered pickles? If so, I would say yay. Might be a Jacqueline, but where's your mac and cheese? We don't have mac and cheese down here. There's a McDonald's near me, you know, but there's more cheese, you know, in your left toenail than what you find in that stuff. It's all, I don't know what it is, but it's not cheese. Fried pickles. Yeah, it has to be a yay. It's a yay. Ghosty, thank you for the follow. Ash, this is the Black Square Duke. It's the turbine variant of the Duke. Isn't it pretty? Such a capable aircraft. It's always a great Sunday when I can fly with friends in a flight sim. It's awesome, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, but lads, hang on. The fried pickles, are they deep? Are they, what's the word I'm looking for? Are they battered? Like, are they in some sort of a nice kind of a, do you know, or are they just like pickles? And the fact that it's an American place, American pickles are different than our pickles. And we are talking about vegetables here, Mrs. TPHI, before you go, you know. The turbulence active sky is generating. Oh, really? Yeah, it's so good, Naughty Gnome. They do winds aloft and turbulence very well. Why would you bother if they weren't battered and deep fried? They'd have to be battered, yeah. They usually served with a sauce. Ooh, battered and deep fried. 420 says fried pickles are delicious. I don't think I've tried fried pickles. Whenever I'm in America, I get pickles on my burger and they're absolutely deadly. Bouncing around like I'm in a washing machine. Oh, Jesus. Looks like an infusion of a Beechcraft and King Air. Alan, yeah, they're very similar. Like the Beechcraft Duke, that's what it is, right? And this being the turbo or the turbine variant with our PT6s. There's Lake Genève way ahead of us. Look at the views, lads. It's deep fried like zucchini, and you dip them in ranch. Did they do potato skins? And do they deliver to Tipperary? You know, all this talk of food, for God's sake. Deep fried zucchini. What? Yeah, that's not on the potatoes. You know. Do you want roast spuds, boiled spuds, mashed spuds, no spuds? Send me a picture of them. Oh, hang on a second now. What is the name of this establishment? Wings? It wouldn't be Mexican or Texas toast. What? Ah, Jesus. Mac and cheese, loaded fries, and fried pickles. And look at their coleslaw. Straight out the door, right? We had to match for 5 to have the dinner this morning at 8:30. Ah, lads, that's Slim Chickens it's called. Why don't we have these down in Tipperary? It's an outrage. Oh, they look so good. We don't have anything like that down here. For all my liking living in the country, that is one major setback. You wouldn't think it now, you know. It's not like we don't have takeaways here. I mean, clearly I'm a fan of takeaways, right? But we don't have anything like that. It's all like, you know, kebabs and, you know. Right, we're coming down to 10,000. Stay ahead of the plane. We'll get our lights back on. Ice deflectors on. Loads of room for torque here. We're descending nicely. Oxygen, good luck to you. And let's see what we can do here. Stop it. I had my tea now. I'm hungry again. Cracker, who are you telling? Right, I didn't have tea yet. Jesus. Is Coke welcome in? Killer Pugs welcome in. Carl is here as well. Hello to everyone watching us over on TikTok. Corned beef hash with fried pickles. No batters. No. Battered Mars bars, no. The Scots batter everything. The Scots would batter the leg of a chair and ate it if they could, right? Great bunch of lads. Typically mayo, buttermilk, sour cream and herbs. Cottage pie is what you're making today. Cottage pie. Colonel Four Club's a good old cottage pie. 1,000 feet to go. I've made homemade fried pickles in the air fryer. Filthy, you could be onto something. Peter, good to see you. Awesome widget. Where can I get it? Exclamation point wheel. Good to see you, Peter. Hope you're well, buddy. It's part of flow, so exclamation point wheel. There's a link there. Rambog Mord made it, and you can download it for free. The 7 purple, Scottish battered chair leg. Isn't that haggis? I've had haggis before. I was never right since. Right, level off here at 8,000. Lake Geneva's dead ahead, and yeah, the weather is starting to brighten up a bit. You know that stopping at 10,000? You didn't. No, 8,000. 8,000. We're having pork roast with mashed potatoes and carrots. Jesus. Tinsky, welcome in. That sounds like, you know, nice. Liam has joined the chat. Welcome in, Liam. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. That looks absolutely marvellous. Battered pizza. No, now, whoa. Pull up the handbrake now. Heavy haulier. I once had battered pizza in Budapest after a feed of pints, and the heartburn, right? You try and put the rennie or the Tums towards your mouth, it just melted before it got in there. Someone say pizza? Deep dish Dave, good to see you. In a box, man, welcome in. Is there such a thing? Yeah, in Budapest, they're mad about it. Minted lamb with veg. A perfect glass of Merlot. Right. Long time, I hope things are going well. Dave, it's great to see you, buddy. Pizza rolls rather than battered pizza. Yeah, pizza rolls are good, remix. Yeah, they're good. Deep fried pizza is a Scottish thing. It has to be. It's, you know, it's deep fried. The only good pizza is chicken, ham, mozzarella cheese, peanuts, banana toppings. It was at this moment we all realised Energizer was a maniac. Who puts peanuts and banana on a pizza? I mean, what? Chicken, yeah. Ham, yeah. Mozzarella, of course. Pineapple and peppers. Now you're talking. We'll have to try a deep fried Greg sausage roll. Oh, yeah. Deep fried sausage roll. Wait, don't they already have a name for something like that? I'm almost sure they do. Brande is here, good to see you. What do you mean it's grand? Steak and kidney pie with mash and veg with lashings of gravy. Ooh. Corn dog. We don't have corn dogs out here. We've a corn wolf. It's almost like a corn dog. I've never tried a corn dog. Energizer, that's like, you know, savagery. That's what that is. A pizza with chicken, ham, mozzarella, peanuts and banana. Savagery. I did say that to an Italian friend once. Never once have I created such silence. I can imagine your Italian friend was just like, right, drop the altitude, Murph, down to 6. Down to 6 we go. Autopilot off. Arm attitude. Nose down there now, Jemima. Autopilot on. And let's see what she does here. Watch your speed. 1,500 feet a minute is quite good. It's actually the most common pizza in Sweden. Energizer, when was the last time Sweden won a football or rugby World Cup? And before you answer, just know you now have the answer. Brilliant. Kebab pizza. They actually do kebab pizzas here. You know. David is here, good to see you. We have a Korean corn dog place near me. Korean corn dog? Yeah, kebab pizza's alright. Yeah. It's basically cornmeal or pancake mixes with a hot dog or sausage and a steak. Beer at last, come on, Si. Skip it and order the burger, right? Your shop does a lamb feta pizza, smoked salmon, and potato pizza. Crab rangoon. Dave, you lost me when you mentioned fish. Would love a wind indicator and flow. There is one, DK. Open your flow wheel. If you open up weather, it's going to show you the wind indicator based on your aircraft position. So right now, we're flying with 24 knots at a heading of 229. And the visualizer is telling us, well, it's hitting us straight off the nose. So there is that in flow. Fish and chips, yeah, can't go wrong with fish and chips. Except for the fish. Get rid of the fish. Oh, you meant the dashboard wheel. There is wind information on it. So if you look here, give it a second, it'll update. No, second now. So see this 230, 22 knots? It is there. It's on the wheel. You would think Ireland would win something. No. We invent everything. We don't need to make, win everything. Put a Korean Vorn dogs. Now, I'd say, right... Oh, it does look kind of nice now, in fairness, doesn't it? It does. That does look nice. Stu, is that your hand? Right. Yeah, to be fair, that looks alright, doesn't it? Jake is here. Lovely to see you. But yeah, you can't be fighting the invention of deep fried pizza on us Scots. It's actually street food in Naples. No. You did it. The Scots deep fried everything because they could. Fish and chips is your favourite? Fish and chips with mushy peas? That's a thing. Oh, it wasn't your hand? Alright. I was going to say, Jesus, Stu has a lovely meal in front of him. Why didn't he want to share it? Oh, look at the views! We're over Lake Geneva. Now, we're going to go heading mode here, lads. Let's see. And we'll fly around. We'll just follow the lake around. Ever had deep fried Oreo? No. I was never big on Oreos. They were too dusty or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. All this talk of food. I'm getting thirsty. Right. We've time for tunage before we land. And the tunage, my friends, shall be one of these. Courchevel? Hell yeah. What's the ICAO of Courchevel? Asking for a friend. What kind of Oreos did you try that were dusty? Well, all of them. Deep fried Snickers. Oh, Jesus. What are we going to talk about when we're trucking on Tuesday? Your favourite humming noise. That's not Noddy's plane. Are you sure? You sure? Your favourite humming noise, is it or perhaps it could be this one. Now the first one there is like the sound you get from your fridge, but the second one there now, Does anyone have the ICAO code for Courchevel? I heard something totally different. I don't even... Do you know what's alarming about that? I have a good idea I know what you thought I said. LFLJ. What time of the day is it? I mean, it is only 50 miles out the road. I'm just saying. Will we go to Courchevel after Geneva? We just need to cross Mont Blanc. It'd be grand. Do it. Right, lads. After we land, LSGG. And Jesus. After Geneva, we're going to go to Courchevel. LFLJ. Remove destination. LFLJ. This is a terribly bad idea. Update. Right. The second one is the sound of a man humming. You'd never hear a woman humming. I knew a woman once, but she died soon after. If you had to push me, I'd say my favourite colour is grey. No, blue. No, black. Red is another one. Sam Chewy does a YouTube vid from a pilot's point of view on takeoff. Oh, nice. Right. Ooh. What am I doing here now? Is that activated? Activate. Now. Right, Courchevel for the win. This is not the sort of airplane, if I owned in real life, I would fly into Courchevel. I would fly someone else's, you know, because you can be guaranteed of a rough landing. It's just going to happen, right? From Genève, you've circled around Mount Blanc. Yeah. No, it's all part of the plan. Paul is here, good afternoon. Under a blizzard warning here in east of Boston, expecting 18 to 24 inches. Jesus. The missus was over in New York there in January, and like the weather they had in New York was unbelievable, you know? What do I fly in real life? I haven't done enough. I've flown in many planes over the years. The PPL training I've done, all of friggin' 6 hours, is in a Cessna 172. But I have flown in many other planes over the years, but I didn't own them. And it's literally, go on, do you want to fly? Yeah, I'd love to fly. You know what I mean? A broom, yeah. You're all doing Courchevel while I'm planning top of descent into Lukla. Telling you. A 20% incline, yeah. It's going to be absolutely nuts, Pop-Tart. It's going to be nuts. So we're going to do a landing here into Geneva. We're going to circle around the runway, which is actually out the window there, right? Where is the airport? Oh, it's down here, look. We have another few minutes to go. There it is there. Right. Keep her lit. Speed is good. So we'll do a quick set down in Courchevel, or in Geneva, and then we'll head down to Courchevel. Right, airplane. Lights are on. Prop heat, get rid of. Windshield, get rid of. De-icer and defrost, get rid of. We should be okay with those for the moment. Cabin temperature is 24 degrees. I don't know, can we adjust that ourselves, but we'll see. And will we just continue on in? Anthony is here, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. So, Geneva is grand, what we were saying, runway 04. Courchevel is the devil. Which is probably going to be a landing 2-2. Don't we land up the hill in Courchevel? Yeah, I think we do. Right. I'm glad we sorted that, lads. Jeez, the amount of people flying. That's so funny seeing a hot air balloon as model matching. It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Yes. It's a hot air balloon doing 164 knots at 6,000 feet. No bother. Heisenberg, have a good one, buddy. Have a great day. It's like, you know, extreme hot air ballooning with a man facing the wrong way with a baseball cap. Yep. I mean, it's impressive to say the least, you know. Yes, I have the H-Jet installed. It's model matching naughty. That's a weird looking H-Jet. That's more like an Airbus A320 jet. I thought floating airliners were bad, but this goes beyond everything that could be considered ridiculous. Yeah. Nice hamper. Stupid thing. It's not the balloon, it's the ballooner. Oh, very well said. Yes. The ballooner is doing all the work. Oh no, he's drifting back now, look. You know. Jesus, look at the altitude gain. He's like your man who jumped out of the balloon for Red Bull. Jesus, look at Geneva, isn't it lovely? Alright, there's our runway. Autopilot, look to you. And we'll hand fly this one in. Watch your speed, prop back to full. And we shall attempt a landing here into Geneva. And then it's a quick dash over to Courchevel. This is going to end in tears, lads, you know. Wait till he goes invertly. The balloon is passing us out. I mean, look at... Jesus, then the Swiss, a great bunch of lads with hot air ballooning. Right, continue on. Easy now. Right, speed is looking good. Engine temps and pressure is all in the green. Fuel is good. Can the hot air balloon go inverted? We all watch to see what's going to happen. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing the thing. But now he's going to have a terrible accident. It's an upside down balloon. Oh, Jesus. Barrel roll in a balloon. That's ridiculous. Take a bow, Microsoft Flight Sim. It's like an Irish thing. It's like, how can you get so many things right and yet get so many things wrong? You know? Ever heard of a lawn chair Larry? Scob, no? Lawn chair Larry? Really? It's a thing? Noel is here. Thank you very much indeed for the like. Yeah. Right, easy now, Jemima. We're dropping altitude nicely. Watch our old trim as we're doing this. Just trim up a little bit. Easy now, easy now. Live weather is superb here. It's very nice. It was your man in California that strapped a load of balloons to his chair. Really? Inverted balloon clipped. Nice one, Gimmo. Jeez, look at the factory there, look. That's something now I'll just have to send over to Microsoft to say, so, balloon racing, when are we doing it? And they'll be like, huh? You know, the racing aerodynamic acrobatic balloons that can fly at 160 knots at 6,000 feet and perform inverted flight. Yep. Right. We're not fully yet there, but we're getting close. We're going to ease off the speed a little bit. Let the speed drop into the wide arc. Yaw dampeners off. Notch of flaps. Take a bow. Or take a bow. They love that part. Oh. Do you phrase it as balloon or baroon? Where are we flying now? Gura, good to see you. We're over Geneva. Ah, Geneva. Beautiful lakes, beautiful mountains, exquisite cuisine, and inverted balloons. Jesus. And a castle, you know. 99 red balloons. Gear coming down. Yeah, like that just needs to be a new meme now. Multiplayer has been fixed. Insert balloon. Easy now. Kind of a weird approach this. I should be just turning hard onto base, but we're kind of, you know, cheating a bit. Should be grand. Should be grand. This is terribly pretty though. Easy now. Speed is coming down nicely. Prop full. Inertial separator's open. We'll keep turning in. It's going to be a quick stop here. It's not our final stop now. We're going to head on to Courchevel. Just look at the detail on the ground. Look, isn't that fantastic? Look. That's gorgeous, man. Easy. Alright, speed looking good. Small bit of power into our last turn. We'll go 30 degrees. Second notch of flaps. Gear are down and locked. What's our height? There's the balloon on the threshold. Brilliant. Easy. Easy. Alright, we're looking good. 7 knots against the nose. Little bit of the sideways action. You're not buckling up, right? It's brilliant. Oh. Like, if you wanted to have a balloon, it wouldn't show you a balloon. You know what I mean? Alright, 100. Coming in nicely. Easy now. Jeez, that balloon. Look at him taxiing there. Like, brilliant. So maneuverable. Alright, 04. Powers to idle. Hold the nose. Let it bleed off. Easy now. Easy now. Easy now. Watch the rise of the runway. There's a touch. 109 into beta. Keep it on the center line. Flaps coming in. There's 50 knots. Small bit of braking. And we'll exit off here to the right and then go back to the active. Is that Rex ahead of us again? Come on, Rex. Right, out of beta. A Gigna alert at the highest door. I don't know what's worse, the Gigna? Or the balloon? We need to get a picture of Rex and the balloon. Alright, spin around here to the right. Alright. We shall keep it lit. Right, lads, our next stop is Courchevel, 50 nautical miles to the southeast. And this is going to be a barrel alas because we're flying probably into IMC. Very high terrain, very low visibility. This is the advantages of a flight simulator because you just wouldn't do this in real life. You know. This would be considered, you know, bad, right? I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Right, let's taxi on this way. Let's see what we can do. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Just remember now, this is a perfectly working airplane before we get to Courchevel. By the time we get to Courchevel, it'll be a shadow of its former self. You gotta love that beta sound. Gorgeous. We have a person landing. It's furtive. Easy now. I mean, you know.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
It's marvelous, is what it is. P.S. Mirandai, hello there. What's going to be the biggest plane we're going to see attempting Courchevel? Place your bets now. PT6, it's so good, isn't it? Remix, it's so good. All right, one notch of flaps would take off. Now this is where we push, you know, the Turbine Duke to its absolute limits. This is going to be hilarious. Whose idea was this? Bet the A400 could pull it off. Do you know, it probably could. Is the A400 more capable than, we say, a C-17? Right. Hold position. Now we're saying 6,000 feet. That's just not going to happen. We need to go right up the ladder. I don't want to say... It is 18,000, lads. We're going straight up the hill. Right, 18,000, and that mightn't clear us of the peak, right? You're off your tee. Enjoy it, naughty gnome. The boat could. That's pretty good, yeah. Jesus. So, takeoff and landing of the A400 at 980 and 770 respectively. Ooh, nice. All right, power coming in. To Courchevel or bust. Takeoff power set. Our speed is alive. All right. Yeah, it's a very short runway. All right. Keep her taxiing. We'll go for maximum speed here. 120, oopsie daisy. Shallow takeoff. Gear up. Flaps in. Keep the nose down. Get the speed right up. We are being pursued by a hot air balloon. Right, climb you devil. Man, look at the climb here, look. Yes! 4,000 feet a minute climb in this absolute behemoth of a plane. Rolling right. Yeah, the slope up is what we'll go for. Right, easy now, Jemima. That hot air balloon is following us. That is the funniest thing since, like... Stupid! The Swiss, a great bunch of lads. They have combat version hot air balloons, you know. Right, watch the rate. Let's go heading mode. Arm heading mode. We also want to go attitude. And we'll go autopilot on. Keep the climb going. We'll get oxygen on here now in a moment. Torque is fairly high. Close these and then watch the torque. Okay, we're looking good-ish. Landing lights off. Watch the torque. And climb us up there, Betsy. Yes, yes, our speed is too fast. Can we climb there, please? Attitude. Up the hill. Direct. L, F, L, J. Courchevel. Enter, enter. Nav mode, take over. We're on our way, lads. Chip Monkey, good to see you. This is the Beechcraft Duke. A Turbo Duke. Who's in charge? Intercepting techniques, right? Right, there's 7,000. We're climbing like a boss. Look at this, lads. 2,000 feet a minute. Engine conditions are 100%. This won't last long. This is going to be gas. Sorry, 120, good to see you. Oh, Beach 19, what a machine. Yeah, the Beach 19 were class, man. Now the question is, did Gibbo order fried pickles? I need them in my life. Commander Freezer, good to see you. This plane is a damn masterpiece. Love it. Me and my brother used to fly across the US. No way, in the sim. That's awesome. Yeah, it's such a good plane. The balloon is awesome though. I'm curious how he's keeping up with you. Well, he's not actually in a balloon. It's just the model matching is shagged. You know. We're going to be overtaken by a hot air balloon. This is terribly disturbing. There's a long tow rope, I'm telling you. Right, we're flying a direct 2, bit of crosswinds, but we're still climbing at 2,000 feet. This airplane, lads, what a machine. We are going into the high mountains. Bang Angle Chat, good to see you, buddy. It's on my rig. The AB9 is on my rig. When I'm streaming, I tend to be here. It's just there, it's beside me. That's wild, balloon going Mac, I'm telling you. Such a great simulator for relaxing and forgetting about a stressful week. Wizard's Castle? I agree. This is such a bad idea. you ever just have like a bad idea? Yeah, right. Jeez, look at the views though. We need music that's befitting, you know, an incoming disaster. You know what I mean? Do you know what song I haven't heard of? Where is it now? Norman Kings or something it's called, isn't it? Where have we got that one hidden? Wait now. Hey, Ryland, good to see you. Ah, yes. This'll work. Upside down balloon. Well, mother of God, look at it. I mean, would you get out of that garden, will you? It looks like a friggin' Christmas bauble. Jesus. Well now at all, right? Anyone who thought, yeah, it'll be a lovely Sunday afternoon flight, it's going to be nice and calm and lovely. No, it's not. This is going to be a disaster. An absolute disaster. Let us show you on the map what a wild Courchevel looks like. That's the wrong button completely. Yep, you did it. So Courchevel, it gives us many different ways in which we are to approach the airfield. But it doesn't really show us what could go wrong. You see, friends, there is about a 20% incline of the runway, meaning we're coming in this way, we need to turn that way and then gently land. The good news is there's a bar, you know. The bad news is But we could be served as drinks in the bar if we land this wrong. Let's see what happens. How's our speed? How's our torque? Yarra, we're looking mighty. It's going to be brilliant. And a hot air balloon as well for good measure. I mean, we have it all going on tonight. We're doing 276 over the ground, by the way. What a machine. Right. Runway 22. That's what we're aiming for. And it's very close. We'll be in roughly 5 minutes. 5 minutes before we get there. I'm not nervous at all, you know. Only way to prevent the upcoming disaster is for you to read everything. Ah, jeez, I've just been vipered. Where's the button for 4L Viper? Ooh! Right, now. This is GPHI. She's here and she's upside down. All is well. There's nothing to worry about here at all. Right, for landing, so let us get ourselves ready to rock. Get these guys up, back open, right? And we'll be dropping here now in about 10 miles. Oh, Janie. You're getting a flaps ice warning. Uh-oh. But the good news is, the weather's actually kind of alright. I mean, this might be achievable. We could be lucky, lads. I mean, we could be lucky. In the Vision Jet AI, all your ice stuff is on. Yeah, it's grand. Anti-ice, totally fine. The Hoover's bad. Right, views, brilliant. The Hoover's bad. Right, anyway, right. Where's? Oh, hang on. Is it down here? Look. Oh, Shaney, look. It's. What are we doing? We're going to attempt to land at Courchevel. Why are we doing it? We're mad. Right, mad. Lucky has joined. Good to see him. Right, lads. A landing into Courchevel. What could possibly go wrong? We need to go heading mode over to the left. Left. Heading. And if I do this right, there's a bit of an El Canyon. You know, we can fly into. Oh, woe is me. This is a bad idea. Right, autopilot. Good luck to you. Power coming out. Prop full. Power coming down. Into idle. Idle set. Easy now. We want to go way out to the left here. Oh, Janie Mac. This is a bad idea. Have I renewed my insurance? Where we're going, we don't need friggin' insurance. Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing. This is a great idea. Yes, I second the motion. The motion is carried. Right, we're dropping here now, you know. Hey, CP is here. Good to see you, bud. Hello there. Hello there. Right. Airport is 6,600 feet. Easy now. That's just a gear warning. That's okay. We don't need the gears just yet. I have the runway. Speed is good. Let's go with a notch of flaps. And we'll start our turn here to the right. Easy now. As we're turning, drop the gear, get all the drag. It's going to be a very steep approach. Second notch of flaps. Right. My telly's giving me a warning, it's going to shut down in a second. We shall grab the control of remote. Now, let's see. Keep her turning. Speed is good. We're very high still, but keep her turning. And 2-2 should be directly ahead of us. It is! Oh, sure, look at this, lads. I mean, look at the view, right? Runway blocked by avalanche. Uh-oh. Do I have the 225? I do. Flaps are full. Right, lads, we're committed. We're going. You know, we're going to do the thing. Mrs. GPHI has landed and she's about to watch the carnage. Right, there's a 14 knot friggin' crosswind here. Uh-oh. Right, lads. I've every confidence in your faith. Or every faith in your confidence, one or the other. Committed I should be, yeah. It is so pretty, isn't it? Look at it. Like, it's absolutely... Hey, Daz is here, good to see you. It's absolutely gorgeous. But the price for this view is impeding discomfort. Gurra, it's part of chase plane, buddy. It's not defaulting the sim. The flyby cameras, they're part of chase plane. That's us, look! Ah, Jesus! Right, easy now, Jemima. What's going to happen? Get some trim. Watch your speed. Scratch your head. Continue. We seem a little bit high, don't we? You know, I'm just saying now. Oh, Jesus, handy. Who's that gone ahead of us? Cracker! He's gone off the runway! Medic! Easy now. Go around, Cracker, it's not safe. Oh, this is all happening very fast, look. Easy now. Easy now. It looks worse than it is, don't you worry. You're down now, you devil. Yes.
Dreamy sleepy
Jesus!
snoozy snooze.
Does it? Not cool. Wait now. Oh, Jesus then. Runway 22. Watch the flare. 304 feet. We're down and made it. Get in there. Jeez, we felt every bit of it, but that's okay. 304 feet. Flaps coming in. Watch the brow of the hill. Over to... Oh, Jesus, stop in time, you muppet. Wait now. We'll go over here to the left. Don't anyone else land. Let me set up the camera, will you? We're missing out on all the crack. The bar's on the right. Ah, Jesus. There's a bar over here on the left, sure, look. Right. Right, ensure the brake is on, Murphy. You know, don't hit the shed. Right. Park and brake. Camera. Devil Fly made it sort of nearly. Looks very painful though, but he's in, look. Did you see what he did? Right. Oh no, Ghost Rider! Ghost Rider's dead! The poor devil, God love him. He hadn't a chance in fairness. Cyrus is here, good to see you. Right, here comes Abby Normal. It's going to be a little bit Abby abnormal here now in a second, look. Jeez, look at the speed. Oh no, pull up. Oh no, pull up. Oh, medic! Oh no! Oh, Jesus, there's death! Jake! Jesus! It's all gone terrible wrong! There's death everywhere! You poor devil! Jake, how did you Look out, Basher. Look out. Easy. In a vision jet. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, yes. Go on. Yes. Nicely done. Basher made it. Captain Cocktail, Side Voltage, Grey Skies, Angels 1-5, and Echo Charlie. Go on, you devil. Oh no, Grey Skies, go handy. Captain Cocktail, go handy. Angels 1-5. Oh jeez, it's all happening now. Who's going to be first? Just 3 in a row. Angels 1-5. Oh Jesus. Oh, Grey Skies like a glove. Captain Cocktail like a... Oh no, he went wrong. He's... Oh Jesus. Clean up on aisle 7. Oh no, he hit the fence and died. Jesus. He hit the fence. Right. I mean, the runway wasn't the challenge for Captain Cocktail. It was the shagging fence. Go on, side. Yes. No. Go around. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. He's dead. There's no way. Yeah. He's... Jake has fallen. Side Voltage has hit the mountain. He died. Here goes Echo Charlie, look. With a hop, skip and a jump. He's made it. Beautiful. Right, the damage toll over here, lads, you know. Jake Mitch has destroyed himself. Side Voltage has destroyed himself. Captain Cocktail got caught by the fence. A GoTie is inbound. Delta Sierra is coming in, and we have LP Patrol going, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? There's nothing to worry about here now at all. All's going to be well, lads, right? She's totally fine. Easy now. A TBM 930 it looks like is inbound. What could possibly happen? Honestly, who puts a fence there? Yeah, Courchevel, that's the one. LP Patrol, Delta Sierra. Right, a GoTie. Easy now. Easy, looking good, looking good. The gear is down. Oh, Jesus, down, look at this. Touchdown. What a landing. Hold his beer. Did you see what he did? You big show off. Right, LP Patrol. Another. Oh, Jesus, look at the drop. Oh, no, a bounce. Easy. Oh, another bounce. Oh, Jesus. It's gone all terrible wrong. Patch just gone out for the walk. Who's next? Ghost Rider's trying it again. Ghost Rider the second. Asher is literally leaving footprints in the snow, look. Best view in the house, Patcher. Right. Ghost Rider. He's in a helicopter, but the rotors aren't spinning. I mean, there's nothing to... Oh, Jesus. He's in out. Oh. I want to say touchdown, but that's speed. You know, he's carrying a lot of speed. Where's the hot air balloon? My day is not done until we see the hot air balloon. How do you make it so you see everyone so well, and how is he walking around outside? You can do it in the sim, buddy. Uh-oh. Rex, there's a good chance you're not going to make this takeoff, buddy. Oh, he did! Jesus, he did. Didn't he do well? Right, here comes Delta Sierra. Ah, brilliant. And he's flying in what looks to be a Saab. He's now. Oh yeah, nothing to worry about here, fella. He looks a little high. Oh no, you're too high. You're too high. Abort! Abort! He aborted. Oh no, he didn't! You mad thing, you're gonna hit the... Oh no! We're back here, Delta. Oh, Jesus. He's gone. He gone. We need a taxi. He's gone. Is there anyone left? Let's go down to the end. Extend tailhook. I mean, this place has claimed many fireflies over the years. You know, there should be like a little memorial plaque we can put down. Oh, Jesus, Rex. Is Rex going to try and land this? Lads, I think Rex is going for it. The mad lad is going for it. Right now. Oh, that's a road. Easy now. Rex is going to try and put an A330. A340. Yeah, this looks totally normal. All is well. The captain has given the briefing saying if we don't make it, it was good crack. He seems to be moving very slow though. Like, things just don't seem to be adding up in my head how slow that is on approach. Oh Jesus. He's doing it. He's actually going to... Is he... He's done it? No, he's not going to do it. No! Boing! Unlucky! The poor old Devil Rex. I mean, it was going great until it wasn't, you know. Here comes idle cutoff from Cambridge. We're over this side. Oh, Jesus, where's he gone? He's gone. He's out of there, man. Devil Fly is out for a ramble. There he goes. What's it like in the tower? Ah, yes. Tinted windows, you know. Now what I can't understand is why taking off on a decline, all of them veer to the left. Okay, I'll cut off. Let's see what happens. He's descending. Right now, he's just a nameplate in the sky. Oh, he's turning. He's turning. What do you reckon now, lads? Is there someone taking a... Oh, there is. Jake is going to give it another go. Jesus, Jake O'Handy. You nearly lost it on takeoff. Right. Idle cut off. We'll give it a shot. And then Jake is going to try it again. He got a terrible bad old knockout, didn't he? All right. Oh, it's not looking good. Look at the angle of attack. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Easy. Easy now. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, gee. Oof. It's all right. That's what the gear... Oh, no. Oh, no. The speed. Idle cut off. Look out. Boing. And that was the last we've ever seen of... Oh, no. He's down. I'm very confused. It would appear idle cutoff made it. How did he do that then? Hey, Sticky Rice, good to see you. Right. Who's left? This is most unusual. There goes the search helicopter. You crashed off the end. I was thinking that. But yeah, there was a massive bounce at the start of the runway. 100%. Where's Jake on the Devil? Has he put it down before the runway? No, we're looking okay. Now, I don't know, is Basher going to try it again? Commodore 60. Oh, there's Jake. Go on, Jake! Yes! Oh, Jesus, then. Jake has gone behind the wrong mountain. This is going to get tricky. Two Dogs, good to see you, buddy. We're here witnessing, crazy. It's all happening now. Here comes Commodore 64. Looking good. This looks stable. It looks deliberate. Oh, Jesus. Rex, get down in front. Oh, Jesus, it's all happening. Oh, no, Basher's in. Go on. Jake, look at you. No, you've shagged it. Oh, Jesus, he's dead. Gone. And Commodore, like a glove. Oh, yeah, look at the stopping distance. That was awesome. Jake for the second time. Yeah, poor old devil. It just wasn't meant to be. Ouch. That's all I can say. Well, lads, that was a journey. Wait, where's my plane? It's okay. It was definitely an experience flying out to Courchevel when we didn't expect to fly to Courchevel at all. It's all part of the crazy. It's all part of the madness. It's all part of a Sunday evening. Do you know what I mean? But lads, now is the time. I have to go. I need to get food. All this talk of food, I'm like, I need food. Brilliant views. Yeah. I can't show that to anyone in the chat because, the bad language is absolutely terrible. But Postman Patrick, the sand. Have a look at it, right? Have a look at it. You're in the YF, by the way, right? Yeah, food's a good shout. Lads, listen, thank you so very much indeed for our flight for today. We took the Turbine Duke out of Switzerland, and we ended up here, which wasn't part of the plan, in Courchevel, which is always a good laugh. So thank you all so very, very much indeed. To everyone here on Twitch for all the follows and the subs, thank you very, very much. To everyone on YouTube for all the thumbs up and the new subscribers, welcome aboard. And to everyone on TikTok, we've had a huge number today over on TikTok. Thank you very, very much indeed for all the follows and all the likes. So great to see everyone here today. So we're back tomorrow at 2000 Zulu time. That's 8 p.m. Irish time. We're going to be flying helicopters as we visit Stonehenge. Ooh, it should be fun. So until then, thank you all so very much, and see you tomorrow. Engines are now off. I've just killed the mixture. Right? Watch this. Mags are off. Feather boat props. My engines are now completely off, right? And I'll know they're completely off because I'm going to keep an eye on the props. They will just stop, right? Engine 1 stopped. Engine 2 stopped. That's the sound I should hear. This is the sound I do hear. What? What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? We need to clip this. Hey, Coronado, Microsoft and Asobo. 3 lads walk into a bar. This is how the sound should